In this video, I want to show you the very basics on how to play a VCR, forward, rewind, what to look for on a tape to know if it's full or if you need to rewind it. Now, you may roll your eyes and say, what? Everybody knows how to play a VCR tape. What are you talking about? Nope. We're about a quarter of a century in now, the 21st century, and probably now well over half of the world population has never even played a VCR. Maybe has never even watched a VCR. But I think times are changing, and I think VCRs could actually come back in popularity. When you look at a tape like this, a VCR tape, and as we all know, VCRs became popular in the 1980s and 90s until DVDs started taking over. To know if a tape is full or not, as you can see here, on the right side, you've got the majority of your tape on the right side. That means that it needs to be rewind. As Blockbuster used to say, be kind, rewind. I'll need to rewind this whole tape. Now, if you look on the very left, there's a little bit of tape that's still left. So if you want to start back from the beginning, it'll take about 4 to 5 minutes to rewind, and I'll show you in a second how to do that in order to get to the start. Now, if all the tape was on the left side, it would be ready to play and you wouldn't need to rewind. VHS VCRs are different. You have to rewind after each play. It doesn't start over from the beginning. Okay, so you would actually, after you play it once, you have to completely rewind. Back in the day, they actually sold machines separate from your VCR to where you could rewind it and not wear out your VCR player. And that would actually cost like $100. Emerson, I remember, made a lot of those. All right, so let's go ahead and pop it in and let you know this is actually a smart TV that I got this playing on. This is actually a Fire TV, Amazon Fire TV. And I'll link up at the end of this video, I'll link up on how you could connect a VCR player to your smart TV. All right, let's go ahead and pop in our tape. Now let's push play. And if you see the blue, you'll notice as a VCR watcher back in the day, that's the telltale sign that your VCR is working. Okay, if I want to rewind right now as it's playing, the only thing I have to do is just hit rewind once. And then as you can see there, it's going to slowly rewind. This is actually pretty quick, but it's going to do it actually live while I'm watching, so I would know when to stop. Now if I want to stop it there and push play, I could stop it, or I could just hit play, and then they'll start playing. Now, conversely, if I want to forward, same concept. While it's playing, I could just hit forward. So as you can see there, now it's forward while I'm playing. Now if I want to pause somewhere, I would usually just hit play once at the place I want to pause. And actually I have to do, on this one I have to do it twice. So as you can see there, it's actually paused when I hit the play twice. Some it's once, some it's twice. Okay, now if I want to rewind the full tape, I'm not going to do it live because it would take too long. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and stop it completely. And then what I want to do is just hit rewind. And if you listen very carefully, you can hear it rewind. It actually sounds like a motor. We'll go inside the components. You can hear it. Okay, and to stop anytime, of course, I just hit stop. And then to eject, that's simple. Just hit eject. Voila.